They say that a survivor always finds an anchor, an aim, or a hobby. Hello everyone, my name is Asgher. Today I'm telling you my story, actually my journey of origami art. Origami, it's a Japanese art. Ori means paper and kami means fold, which became gami. So it's origami. It's all about folding papers. So how I started, I was in the group for where we always do new ideas, creative things. So now it was my turn, and I was like, what we have to do. I was in the group, so we were discussing what we have to do this time, what idea we can create. So in that time, I went to a teacher, my art teacher. I saw a Origami Swan at his house, and when I saw it, I was literally, it gained all my attention over there. I asked him, like, okay, tell me how can I make this, because it was really creative. It was like out of this world. Like I cannot imagine like we can do something out of paper, which can be a structure, a sculpture. So I asked him like, how can I do this? How can I make this? So he told me it requires a lot of patience. It's not easy. I don't think so we will manage. So I was like, it was 11 years back, and I went back home. I just knew origami, that's it. So I started searching everywhere. I started on internet. I read books. Finally, I figured out how to make this happen. So after like a lot of hard working, a lot of patience, and a lot of folding papers, I made my first Origami Swan. When I made it, I was like, I didn't believe it. It made out of small triangles. It made out of small puzzles. There are 500 pieces of small puzzles inside this Origami Swan, plus a research of entire night, reading a lot of books, which I don't like, but I had to, reading a lot of books, and then I made this one. After making this one, I was completely like, this is it. But it was not perfect. But that time it felt that I can do anything. That feeling you have when you do something and when you do it and you just keep on doing it. So this was my first one, which I made. Then after this, I got a project. Like there was our Holiness birthday. So it was like 100th birthday. So I made an idea, like let's do something out of paper. I discussed with my team, like the group, and they were so excited to do this, so they can also leave their jobs, and they used to come home and they used to help me out with this project. So this was the 100 which we made out of paper. So we used newspapers, which were old. Somehow I got those newspapers and we made out of these newspapers. It took me a month to make this. Even with all of the hands together, it took me 1 month. After this, I just keep on going and going and going. There was a certain point where I felt, okay, this is it, because there was so much to put in origami. After doing this, when I used to go and show it to the people, like they give me good feedback, but they always ask me, how do I make it, or please teach us. So at that point, somehow I felt like it cannot be sale, or it cannot go beyond. So I decided to keep going on the way. I met so many amazing people. I met so many different creative artists. I met so many other artists which could help me, which could lead me this way or that way. After this, I made this peacock. This is my dream car. So after this, I made all this. The thing is, when you think like you can do something Once you master that skill, you keep on mastering, you keep that skill to master another skill, and you keep doing level up, level up. So these are all which I've made along the way, my origami journey. What motivated me, the first Origami Swan which I made, I got so many appreciation, I got so many people who were amazed, like, how could you do that? This is Spirit. So now, after this journey, like it's been 10 years. So after all this journey, what it taught me, or what I know now, like, there are so many, it helps you in the life. So these are my takeaways. First, you have to be patient. Yeah, patience can lead you towards success. So origami is all about patience. Once you have mastered it, you can do anything. Second, it helps you to increase the thinking power, which can help you in some other stage of the life. Third, it helps in the modern age of the classroom now. So let's say origami is all about folding paper, folding creases. So now, folding paper in the right angle, it helps you in geometry. Folding paper and create something, it helps you in your creative skills in the classroom. Then, the another thing, we are all humans. We made mistakes. So there is a paper which we fold. You can always unfold the paper and start fresh. As in life, you can also get back up. If you fail, you get back up. You start again, and then you fly. These are the things which I learned from origami, which helped me in my life, which helped me in so many ways, which helped me do so many things which I wanted. This art, I met so many people. There are so many people who came through me, who interviewed, who asked me, how did you do this? What are your plans? This and that. After doing this, I got an idea to open up a small workshop, open up a small company. I named it after a paper play. Like, paper play, you play with papers. So it's paper play. So on that one, I targeted schools. I did some workshops, and it turned out so nice. Everyone is like really good. Like, there are two types of origami. One is 2D and one is 3D. This is basically 3D. 2D, we can do 2D swans, aeroplanes. All that stage I've passed and I've reached over here. So this is what I am right now. And this is what I learned all the way, my life. That's it.